What is going on, my YouTube family? This is Lyriii Respect. Now, I saw the clip on Instagram, but then the reason I remembered it was because I had somebody comment like 3 times, do this song, do this song, do this song. So let's get into it.
Now, sir, you see me?
And she had music.
Fed up and me not gonna tell you something why you no more because you don't have a chance. Right now, me and you die. We die like we official. And you listen to
Me no own up, girl, me rather slap smaddy wife. Run his skin clean and the crotch sanitize. She want 9 piece, she have to chop on the rice. Me see why my wife because she actually tight. She see why see up on the ox, so she climb. Stop watch me no ask you for time. Go find a job or go chop on the line. Gas me a press when me see stop on the sign. A girl a fi have respect. France she see drag and she want fi kiss neck and France she see half a mil all a pick tech. A one life he die a go.
How old is he? Talk about some, I don't own up any girl, I'd rather smack somebody's wife. What? I did see, that's what it was. I think Country Hype had posted it that I think YouTube guidelines or something was saying that this doesn't, it's something with the guidelines, it's distasteful or whatever for his age group or whatever the case may be. And that's what I also saw too, the Instagram post where people were saying that, I can't believe people are promoting this. And I guess it's a double-edged sword because my whole thing is like, let's put the artists out there, I guess, and supporting the young youth in their music career. But I could see where people were coming from with the content of the song. As we're only a couple of seconds in here, and I'm understanding why they would say that. But I also do feel like it's more about just pushing the artist. You know what I mean? And getting his feet wet, getting him out there. And then a lot of dancehall artists start off very young with, and then first of all, you know, I'm jumping from topic to topic, but I like to put it out there that a lot of these older artists who might have something to say about it, or even older people who are not artists but listen to music on a whole, the newer artists compared to the older artists, it's the same thing. It was still vulgar back in the day. It was a little more censorship, a lot of maneuvering with the words, a lot of ways you could say something about a coochie and a penis, but just using different words. This is a little more vulgar, I guess, and a lot of these new, younger, upcoming artists, it's a little more vulgar to them. But even like Vybz Kartel back in the day, it was the same thing. So honestly, when people complain about hearing certain things from certain age groups, I'm also like, well, you used to bump this when you were that age too. It just looked different and it maybe sounded different to you, but you know, so let's keep going.
Boring area is dead. Link up balls and need them. The money stink like mud when he cake up over in a big pen. Turn over and drove in a zinc fence. Turn over and drove in a that and fixie. Me rich already and me I want pitney. Some other youth just a yap like Bixby. And me say 6 like we come in a Dixie. No local fish and if I that fire my cheese stick a be a bad bitch. They are such a killer G-sticks. I who still a brag over flip cash and flip bricks. Me rich off for Mr. Kyle and me sis Trish. I me no one up, girl, me rather slap smaddy wife. Funny skin clean and the crotch sanitize. She want 9 piece, she have to chop on the rice. Me say why my wife, because she actually tight. She see why see up on the ox, so she climb. Stop watch me no ask you for time.
Okay, guys. So, continuing to watch the video, who is this grown woman? Who is this grown lady in this video? You know what I mean? But if we're going to talk about lyricism and the musicality of it all, if that's a word, is that a word? It should be a word if it's not one. But if we're going to talk about the lyricism, he definitely has something, okay? So it's a double-edged sword for this one, y'all. I already know that y'all are probably going to come at me in the comments. It's like there's talent there for sure, but I think maybe people, I feel like, you know, trying to play devil's advocate for the people who are definitely going to be like, yeah, this is super inappropriate. I can understand where people will be coming from with that though, like, but let's listen to the lyrics a little bit more.
In a job or go chop on the line, gas me a press when missy stop on the sign. They panny not panny coast. Fast make a milli from me cause my the phone never born with the riches, made it partially poor. With drug get limited of figures as the core. Me use bank like a hard that she store, but I never try and I go check it bar pa me clothes. She high but I no cigar when she smoke and the sun a shine, but it drove heart of it cold. They panny coast panny not. Grand pitney there for me host my the data. The bill them a fi pay and push she host my the partner. She see a couple milli pan the Porsche and the jazz job. She say me have a great house and the palm and me dog then richer than Scotia. Me knock cap, me say me knock cap. Me not fi thought that. Why? Me no hold up, girl me rather slaps money wife. When the skin clean and the crutch and the thighs. She want 9 she have to chop on the rights with some damn wife because she actually time. She see white step on the hot so she time. Stop watch me in the hot so she time. If I in a job or go chop on the line. That's me a person with me she stop on the sign.
Alright, y'all. So let's get into it. I would rate this, if we're gonna just go based off of flow. You know when you hear a song and you're not really paying attention to the lyrics, but you're like, oh, this is kind of, I like this. And you know, sometimes when you, how do I explain that? You're not really paying attention to the lyrics. You're just like, I feel like maybe that's just me, but there are times where I'll be, let's say I'm out at a party or I'm out somewhere and there's music playing. You might hear the beat and be like, okay, boom, you hear the beat and then you hear the flow of the person, but you're not really picking up on the lyrics just yet. So if we're gonna base it off of that, I could say 9 out of 10 because he has a flow that's like, okay, you could really bop your head to this, and even that is a big deal for his age group. I don't know how young this boy is, but he looks pretty young, I will say. And what am I saying? Let me go back. I'm like, which comments are these, y'all? I was looking at the comments and that was not the song. Stop it, y'all. Stop it right now.
Listen to me now, sir.
Larry, let's look at the comments. He said, stop watching me and ask you. That was, I didn't even peep really how stop watching me. I didn't ask you for time, like stop watch. Y'all get it? But, oh, see there, and then there's certain things I probably didn't pick up on either. So I understand, like, definitely push him to keep doing the music thing. I think the only thing that is concerning is maybe, you know, having like the sexualization, but it's like, it's such a common thing now. But I will speak my piece because it's my mouth. So I could see where people would have some type of like, would be like, he's so young. But a lot of these artists start off that way, and we don't want to justify it, because then we kind of, and then the older lady in here, the young lady, but older than him for sure, gotta be, can't be the same age as that boy, you know, rubbing on his belt and things like that. The amount of young guys I know my age who have told me that they were dealing with younger women from way back, especially people I know from the Caribbean. Oh, like teachers, high school girls, they're in primary school and high school girls were messing with them and doing things to them, touching them in ways and doing all types of things. And that makes boys hypersexual at times, and they already are going through that puberty stage and having those feelings. So you, with your big grown woman self, going to touch on and mess with a younger boy than you, even though y'all are both kids, it's still like, it still creates that sexualization. And then it's such a common thing in music in the Caribbean, all over, not just Jamaica, where it's like, oh yeah, like I only deal with big women, I only deal with grown women, and as they go through life, they're like, yeah, I want to deal with somebody older, and it doesn't, nobody says anything unless like it happens to women. I know so many young guys who told me like, yeah, when I was whatever age, this girl who was in high school. So let's say, you in 4th grade, 5th grade, and this girl who's a freshman in high school, she touching on you. You were still harassed. You were harassed because she's older than you. And that kind of gets swept under the rug a lot. So I think, if we want to, me taking a deep dive into just like take the video on a different level, that's where I could see people having a little issue with it. But if we're going to go by just music and talent, he definitely has it. He has something, and I would love to hear more music by him to see if there's, something with a different topic, maybe. And he did tell, like, cars, women, money, kind of all of the topics that are relevant in that music realm right now, y'all. So I would go 9 out of 10 for the lyricism and the fact that he definitely has potential, clearly, to skyrocket. I could see it. Give it a couple of years, we're going to hear about him again. He's just going to keep popping up. And then he's going to be a big deal. If he's not already a big deal right now, because this is definitely going to be controversial. But yeah, y'all. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.